it. We are in the Armory, and behind us may look sort of quiet right now, but there's an intensity, I think, that's coming in simply because the polls are creeping closer to closing.
You can feel the anticipation building. The building itself is buzzing here at the Armory. Again, polls close at 8 o'clock in the latest areas. Almost all the attention we know on the Republican primary. Ron DeSantis dropping out of the race changed the dynamic. It's now only Donald Trump and Nikki Haley remaining. Trump widely favored in the polls, but Haley is hoping for a strong showing to keep her campaign alive.
All right, the Democratic primary is more complex. Let's explain. The DNC is not recognizing New Hampshire as the first primary of the season, so President Joe Biden is not on the ballot. That has Democrats like Dean Phillips and Marianne Williamson looking to jump in and make a splash.
We have live team coverage for you tonight on all of the major candidates in the Granite State. We're going to begin with NBC10's Mary Marcos. She's live at Trump headquarters in Nashua. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Corey. Supporters are lined up outside already to get in here to Trump's watch party. And he was at a polling location earlier today in Londonderry. He said he is confident in his ability to defeat Nikki Haley.
In 2016, I came here. I sort of needed a victory, and I won by 21 points. So I love New Hampshire, and they love me. And
the first in the nation primary, whittling the GOP presidential race down to two, Donald Trump and Nikki Haley.
And I don't care if she stays in. Let her do whatever she wants. It doesn't matter. The next state is Nevada, where I have 100%, because they all pulled out when they looked at the polling. So I have 100%, a lot of delegates, big state. And then I go to South Carolina, and I'm beating her by 60 points.
Trump has a strong base in New Hampshire, giving him a steady lead in the polls.
The heartbeat of our campaign is the grassroots volunteers. These are not paid political operatives like Nikki Haley's campaigns. These are true Granite Staters.
That includes his son, Eric Trump, who stopped at polling locations across the state earlier today.
I've been driving all over the state, and there are signs everywhere. There are Trump signs everywhere. The people are enthusiastic. Every polling location I went to, the love was in the air, and we feel really good.
Supporters are unwavering, even as their candidate faces 91 felony counts and a civil case in New York.
I just can't wait for Donald Trump to be our president again. That's what I'm looking forward to.
He's genuine. He's for the people. Always put the country first, and I support that.
And his son thinks Trump is more popular now than ever.
Because she can't win Nevada. She's not even registered for the actual caucuses in Nevada, so she comes out with no points. And then obviously going into South Carolina, I think we're favored to win South Carolina by 5-1, 4-1. And so I think it's the end of Nikki Haley tonight if she loses.
Here any minute now, and we will of course be keeping you updated as the results start coming in. We're live in Nashua, New Hampshire. Mary Marcos, NBC10 Boston.
All right, Mary, thank you. As you just heard there from Eric Trump, it is going to be an uphill climb for Nikki Haley if she wants to pull off the upset here in the Granite State. But she started the day with a little momentum. As per tradition, the first ballots were cast in Dixville Notch just after midnight. The town had 100% turnout. Not hard when only 6 people live there. They all voted for Nikki Haley. Is that going to be a sign of things to come? Let's go ahead and turn things over to NBC10 Boston political reporter Matt Pritchard. He's live in Concord at a Nikki Haley watch party. Hey, Matt.
Hey there, Corey. Yeah, for months we heard Nikki Haley say that she wanted this to be a one-on-one race between her and Donald Trump. Ron DeSantis dropping out of the race made that a possibility, but be careful what you wish for. Where will those voters ultimately go? We will just have to wait and see in a few hours' time. But as you mentioned, she saw a little momentum in the early part of the day and then stopped with voters, try and convince them to circle her name on the ballot.
Happy Election Day.
Months of campaigning comes down to this.
How are you feeling, Nikki? All is good.
Nikki Haley greeting Granite Staters as they make their picks.
Very nice to meet you. All right. We appreciate it.
Who should represent each party in the presidential race. Polling from NBC10, Suffolk University, and the Boston Globe show former President Donald Trump extending his lead to 22% on primary day.
We can fight just as tough and get it done without the negativity.
Now, Haley seemingly undeterred by those numbers and commenting on want a unanimous start to voting, even if it was just 6 people in unincorporated New Hampshire. Ambassador, do you think the Dixville Notch votes, are those a good bellwether for what you can expect tonight?
You know, right now we'll take whatever we can take. It was certainly a good start. It gave us some good energy and momentum, and I'm grateful to those 6 people.
We're not promising that it's going to be 350,000 to 0, but we're definitely on track for that.
Longtime supporters echoing those expectations.
They're going to look at that ballot today when they go in the ballot box, and they're going to say, divisiveness, unification. That's what America needs.
As for Haley, she's focused on New Hampshire for today, but ready to shift to South Carolina come sunrise.
New Hampshire and South Carolina, very similar. You have to work it. You have to fight for it. You have to earn every single vote.
And as proof that that transition is coming, Nikki Haley will be in South Carolina tomorrow with the Sun, going there to speak with her home state voters that elected her governor once upon a time. We'll wait and see whether or not they're convinced that she should be the Republican nominee. But for tonight, the focus is on New Hampshire. Doors open here around 7 o'clock or so. Right now, the press kind of has the room to themselves, but this will fill up with supporters, and we'll be here all night long to show you the activities as everything gets started. In Concord, Matt Pritchard, NBC10 Boston.
Matt, thanks so much. We want to switch now to the Democrats because incumbent Joe Biden, he is not on the ballot. In fact, he's in Virginia right now, had an event, so he's not even in the state. The Democratic Party is not recognizing New Hampshire as the first in the nation primary this election season. We have NBC10's Eli Rosenberg. He's in Manchester. Eli, this is not stopping, though, supporters of President Biden from pushing for this write-in campaign.
And JC, voters continue to show up. We're at an elementary school here in Manchester, and as they do, there's a lot of different names on the ballot to choose from. One name you will not see, President Joe Biden. So his supporters are asking voters to do this. Fill in that little oval next to where it says for a write-in candidate, and then write in Biden's name.
Thank you for Thanks for voting.
Standing outside the elementary school he attended years ago, Rich Siegel is on a mission supporting the one major presidential candidate not in New Hampshire tonight.
President Biden's name isn't on the ballot, so the only way that you will get votes is if you write in his name. So we've been encouraging people all over the state over the last few months to get out and vote.
This grassroots write-in campaign, born out of a decision made hundreds of miles from here. President Joe Biden and the Democratic National Committee deciding South Carolina will host the first Democratic primary. But New Hampshire said not so fast. Not only is this first in the nation a proud tradition here, it's actually a state law that New Hampshire goes first.
We are, by law, the first in the nation, and they've elected the DNC's elected not to put his name on the ballot, but we want to show support.
So those walking into polling places like this one in Concord,
please write in Joe Biden.
Or this one in Manchester.
Thank you for coming out to vote.
Won't see Biden's name on any ballot, leading to this campaign to get voters to write it in anyway. It's part awareness and part education, showing voters to fill in this circle before write-in Biden's name. Not everyone, though, is on board.
Well, it's apparently his choice because they're dismissing New Hampshire as the first in the nation primary. Yeah. And I think that's absurd. It'll teach him right if he loses.
I think it's obnoxious. He affirmatively decided to undermine New Hampshire's very important position as first in the nation.
It won't be on top of my list of things that I wanted him to do, but it is what it is. So, but we're so supportive.
And looking to erase any doubt, supporters are out and about outside polling places all around the state pushing this idea of writing in Biden's name. They're going to be out until the polls close. They say they just want to show support with the process well underway on the Republican side. Live in Manchester, Eli Rosenberg, NBC10 Boston.
All right, Eli, thank you. You know, no matter whether they're Republican, Democrat, or Independent, all New Hampshire voters are a very proud bunch. We know that.
We do know that, and that's why we sent NBC10's Jericho Tran to one of the larger polling centers that is in Bedford. I know you've been speaking to voters there. What are you hearing, Jericho?
Listen, I am hearing that they are determined to get out here and vote. You can see we're less than an hour from this polling site, at least, closing. And you can see there's still a bit of, oh, actually, the line has just grown behind me. There's still a line here right behind me. It has grown over the past couple hours. Earlier, it was a lot longer. It actually wrapped around this hallway and spilled out the door. But despite however long their wait time might be, voters are determined to get out here and make their vote count.
Because everybody wants to see the things improve.
Granite State voters mean business.
Democracy is working with all these people coming out.
And they're showing up in great numbers to prove it.
Other high voter turnout years, I've never seen lines like this.
While some are happy with the past 4 years under President Joe Biden.
I think he's been doing a great job. The economy's getting better.
Others want to see change.
And I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired of how this country is falling apart.
Despite having to switch candidates at the last minute.
I was going to vote for DeSantis, but he dropped out.
The main race today between GOP frontrunner Donald Trump.
I've been very disappointed with a lot of the Republican candidates, and I wasn't sure if they were going to allow Trump to be on the ballot.
And former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley.
We're hoping that she can do very well here in New Hampshire.
Democratic voters also making an appearance today, posting up outside the polling station with signs hoping to shore up support for President Joe Biden, who is absent from the ballot in this primary.
I think it's disappointing, but we can still deliver him a win here today.
Among those here today, undeclared voters who not only make up about 39% of the electorate in the state, but also outnumber both registered Democrats and registered Republicans in New Hampshire.
So I just like to go by the person, the qualities, the morals of, each person.
All right, so you're taking another live look at the line right now. You can see it actually seems to be moving at a pretty good pace. We're told that this is the first year that they're using electronic poll pads to check in voters. I'm told that has actually sped up the process. But once again, less than an hour until this polling site closes, and we'll be here down to the last second to let you know how it goes. In Bedford, New Hampshire, Jericho Tran, NBC10 Boston.
Jericho, thank you very much. And of course, we will be covering all of the latest developments from New Hampshire throughout the night during special live extended coverage. It all starts at 7 o'clock on NBC10 Boston and NECN. And you can also watch our coverage online or on any of our streaming platforms.